From time immemorial, it has been tradition for men and women in that matter to buy shite on the internet that they absolutely, definitely, perhaps do not need. And today is one of those days. I, like many others on the British Isles, have been once again lulled into a false sense of need by the wondrous people here at AliExpress. Now, I've bought a selection of things that I think I might find a use for, but we're going to see today what they're like and whether they're worth any amount of money. Now, this entire haul, this total amount, I had to do the maths, I'm sorry, it's the way it works is terrible. I had to do the maths of all of this rubbish, and it came, not including that, it came to a grand total of £16.70. I mean, there's probably delivery fees and VAT and I don't know whether they can be bothered charges on top of that, but for £16.70 in my eyes, that's what I saw, that's what I bought. We've got some stuff and it's in this package. I shall open it up. No one ever tells you it's going to be difficult. Open things one-handed. Right, so open this shit up. Wow, what a haul. Get rid of that bag. So, first things first, I've got like a pick set with, don't speak Mandarin. Is it Mandarin? Is it Cantonese? Who knows? I don't know. 4 pieces, pick and hook set, car, auto, oil, seal, oil reel mover. Now this thing was £2.09. So, I mean, what, £2.40? Oh, so maybe £2.40 is the total amount. I don't know. £2.09 for this. Hang on. I mean, look. Feels alright, feels rubberish. Hasn't immediately bent. Doesn't feel like it's going to immediately bend either. Can I pick these discs up with it? Yes. So, £2.40. Could even get a bacon butty for that. That's for chiving people. Wonderful. Right, that's great. Happy, I think. I mean, I don't know what you want me to test it with. I mean, I can pick up this lead. I can pick up Brian the Robot from Compare the Market. Oh, sorry, Confused.com from a few years ago. So, it looks right to me. Picky. First item done. Ooh, this is good. So, this is like a little picky-uppy thing. Yeah, get it. Get off. And this idea, I don't really know what I was going to do with this. So this I was thinking, you know when you drop something like in and down and behind something, like, actually I was thinking about when I fixed my car. So when I drop something like down a little path and down a little alley and it's covered by several things like that. In fact, that's a perfect example. This is what this is for. It is probably as long as I expect it to be. Perhaps I wanted it longer. Don't we all? So, let me see if I can operate this item. Yeah. Yeah. Does its thing. I mean, look at it. Pick something up. What else will it pick up? It will pick a cable up. Will it pick this Logitech USB device? Yes, it will. Great. Winner. That was, ready? That was a grand total. That was £1. Well, 87 pence or £1. I don't know which one it is. Still cheap. Could I have made it for £1? No. Right, next up. Next up, what we're gonna get lost. Next up. Ooh, this is tricky. Right. So this apparently is a right-angled impact tool. So you get your rugger dugger, fucking get it in one-handed. It locks in. It's got like a bearing as well, which is kind of cool. Spin, spin. Another one difficult, one-handed. So the idea is that you can sort of get to things like at an angle. Why would that be good? Because everything's always at a fucking angle somewhere. So that's why that might be useful. Apparently, and I mean apparently this thing is impact rated. Impact grade. Fuck does that mean, impact grade? But it was £1.60. Now, I can't really test it until I start hitting it with something. It feels pretty flimsy. Feels like it's the sort of naff bearings you get. Oh, is that the... hang on, that might be my tool. Whoop. It feels flimsy. The bearings feel... they feel alright. It was £1.60. If it works 3 or 4 times to get me out of a pickle when nothing else will work and I want to commit harry-carry whilst trying to get a bolt out, then, you know, £1.60. What can you do for £1.60? Can you even get a McFlurry now? I'm going to sound old, but McFlurries are £1. I'm sure they were £1 at one point, and now they're like £1.90. Get a grip, McDonald's. I need you in my life. Anyway, next. Ooh, this is a crow's foot. Now I thought this was dead cool. Hang on, I gotta go and get the thing. This thing's dead cool because the idea of it is you can sort of slide that. Say I wanted to lift up this thing, okay, but I've got no way of getting to it. You can sort of slide. Sort of, hang on, if I hold the box for them, you can sort of, okay, not a good example. I'll lift this up. So you can sort of get underneath here, and then lift it, maybe, and then lift it, and you can hook it. So like, if you've got something, say you need to move that, but it's down in the bowels of hell, and you can sort of get underneath there, and then lever it against something. I'm not doing real well with this, and this is a demonstration. you can lever it. Oh. The only issue that I've immediately seen is this. Get on. Now, I don't know about you, but dropping things into the area where you need to lever something is not ideal. It's not ideal for a number of reasons. It's because this makes, if this doesn't stick on to this tool, this makes what should be a 10-minute, 15-minute job all fucking day. So, my only suggestion is perhaps wrap the tool with gaffer tape or super glue it on temporarily. But yeah, I mean, it was not. Get lost. This tool, as naff as it is, and it is sort of rattling off, falling off, and fuck, just destroyed something I liked. This bit is not ideal. That bit's crap, but it was £1.80. Like, again, McFlurry. Is it as much as a McFlurry? Probably. And for £1.80, I can forgive you. You might not be perfect. You might not be snap-on. You might be made out of an old Ford Cortina. But for £1.80, who cares? What does that read? Hang on, I can't even read it. Nuxiang, tar for that. Put that with the rest of the tools. What's in this bag? Ooh, so, oh, this is cool. This is cool. This is dead cool for a number of reasons. So, traditional ratchet, which we all know and love. You do the, hang on, you do the old turny turn. It falls off, because this is a shit ratchet. But the idea is you turn, hang on, which way am I turning here? Yeah, so you sort of pivot, you pivot against something. This does the ratchet you do first. Right, cool. But what happens if you can't get this in anywhere? Oh, the bottom bit's fucking under there, and you've only got enough space for your hand. Ah! Get rid of that. No more! Now this was £2.40. So, probably not with a long one like this, but if you've only got that amount of distance to do the old nutting, if all you've got is the physical size of your own hand, and you've got hands made of steel and bricks and stuff, you just get in there and go, or if it's just something that's really repetitive and sort of spinny about it and you can't be bothered, doop 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 doop. That's the idea. I'm excited for that. £2 for £2.40 English. Ooh, this I was excited about. Now this is supposed to be some sort of cable stripper. I've got 6, 9, 8. How does it work? Right, so the idea is that you get this thing, you get your cable, and then you sort of select this to the size that you want it to be. 6, 8, 9. I actually don't understand how it works. How does it work? What's that do? Why are these things here? Okay, I don't immediately understand how it works. It looked really cool online. It looked like it was a thing that I could use and be useful. I don't know. I actually don't know. Right, so I've managed to find a piece of cable that I think it might work on. And this is like off a MacBook. So I'll shove this in here. Alright. Give it a quick turn. Has it cut it? Yes! It actually has. That's quite interesting. So I think what I've misunderstood, which it's not unusual, is that it would go smaller than that. So I think that is the smallest size. So if you cut in and strip in things this size, be fine, I think. Will it strip the other one, the smaller of the two? Let's have a look, have a test. Get in there, you big pig. No chance. So it's this size cable or bigger, and I suppose that's down to my fault. And it's got a little gauge here, so you can work out how much it's going to cut. That's quite useful. And a little Allen key for, I don't know, perhaps for adjusting this tooth. It's got like a little tooth inside of it. You see that? Perhaps for adjusting that. I don't know. I think that's a maybe. How much was that piece of equipment? Get away, cable. It was £1.20. So I don't think for £1.20, who cares? If I don't use it immediately, I can use it in the future for something that's gonna cut things like that. I mean, actually, that's made a really quite nice job, even for £1.20. Perhaps it'll cut Cat 5. I don't know. We'll try it. Actually, I found a bit of mains cable, so shove that in. Get in. Does it work? Pretty perfectly, I think. So I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt for this for £1.20. Snap, 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 snap. Boosh! These are pretty simple. These are for like jack stands. I'll go get a jack stand. Hang on. Yeah, you think. Right, so the idea is you get your jack stand. This is of the Chinesian variety. 2 ton. Maybe, maybe not. And this is supposed to cover it. I mean, yeah, it does. Now, I've never had a jack stand slip on me, but I also don't want them to start slipping on me. Will this help? Feels quite soft and malleable. Softy, soft, soft. Will it help? I don't know. What was it? £2. 2 English pounds for 2 of them, for a pair. If it works, great. If not, throw it in the bin. That's what life has become. Throwaway culture. Like, it's slightly more than a McFlurry. I'm going to just say that I'm going to peg the price of a McFlurry now at £2 and be done with it. Cool, happy. Will it kill me? Maybe. This is self-explanatory. It's heat shrink. So you slide this over your little cable, and you get your heat gun, and it shrinks. Let's try it. Right, so I'm going to slide this on here. So imagine I've made a connection here for whatever reason. It's a better connection than that. I'm going to do green actually because it actually fits. So get me green first. Right, I made a connection and I want to make this look better than this. So put my connection over like that. Okay. Make a connection. Solder, 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 solder. That's not how it works, but solder, solder, solder. And then I want to put this here. Get my hot heat gun. Yeah, done. So 2 to 1. So size, half it. That's the size it's going to be when it's heat shrunk. I don't know. That's how it works. Can I get it off? Yes. Could I have hetted it more? Yes, probably. In fact, I will do that now. I'll hetted it more. Oh, bollocks this up, Ryan. More green. Right, if you hetted it more. Oh, there we go. So now it's mega strong. It's just, hot. Works anyway, happy. This entire set of, how many's in them? 1,000 pieces. 1,000 little bits of heat sensitive latex or rubber or whatever it's made out of. Cost £2. 2 English pounds for an entire set of that. Great, winner. We're coming to the end. Little step drills. Now, these are dead cool. So, the idea is that you get your drill and say, can you see them little letters, numbers even? So if I drill a little pilot drill, put this into something and think, right, I only want it to be a 10mm hole or 12mm hole for a bolt or whatever. I can just go push it in, push it in, push it in, push it in, push it in until I get to that depth. Dead simple. What can I show it on? I'll use it with the impact, it's fine. Right, so here we go. So get that right in. Get out your pig. Right, so you can see, I can see anyway, in that little hole, there's like loads of little steps. So what that's done, that's drilled that out too. Just push this out a bit. Get out, you pig. So that's drilled that hole, this diameter, to 8mm. Perfect for like surface mounted stuff. And look, it comes with 2 other bits, a longer, thinner bit, and a more stepped, longer bit. So you've got a little bit more space to do it. Is it for every job? No. Are every tool's for every job? No. So you've got to have a specific use for it. I have, which is mainly for drilling out bolts. Because what you do is you pilot them, or I attempt to pilot them, and then you throw that in, and it'll just ream away at all the little bits and bats. Quite cool. Fucking wood everywhere now. Get bent. Right, this is exciting. So we're coming now to the pièce de résistance. Now this item, I'm sure I used to see in like Machine Mart and all the automotive magazine doofers. Endoscopes for £1 billion. They were fortunes. They were £800, £900, £1,000, and it was just out of the price range for little old me. This is apparently here to change all of that. How much was it? £2.60. Let's get it out. Let's get it unpacked. Look. Ooh, what the fuck is all this? Oh, I don't know what any of this is. Oh, it's like a mirror attachment. Don't know if you can see that. So that's for like poking down into a hole and sort of looking round a corner like a little mirror. Sounds quite useful. Absolutely no idea what these are for. I hope someone can give me an idea. I don't know. Hooking stuff or... Oh yeah, maybe hooking stuff. Maybe it's a hooker ducker. Maybe that's what that's for. Maybe that's what that thing is for. Oh my god, it's a hooker ducker. Jesus. So that would like slip over this somehow. Maybe if I do that. Yes. So I'll be able to see and hook something. Oh my god, that's revolutionary. I'm not even joking. If this works, my entire existence will be grateful. Me losing things down holes is 90% of my work inside the garage. Oh, so I could hook stuff. AliExpress, what are you doing to me? I think I've blown my load. I could hook anything. I could even hook this. I've lost this. I could hook that. Right, I need to see if it works on the phone. Hang on. Don't speak Italian. I need to get the InScam app on the Google App Store. All right. I'm not excited. It's got a 2.1 review online. Oh fuck. So, can you see that? Can you see what I'm seeing? Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Resolutions. All right. Yep. Thank you. Yes. Go away. No, I don't want to log out. Just fuck off. HD 1080, obviously. Right. So, as you can, I don't know if you can see this. So you can. Ooh, I can see the GoPro. Right. The quality is not. It's not all that. I've got my little hook online here. So the hook thing. So I can go in and. Oh, next to that, yeah. That's the thing I was looking at before, the little hooker ducker. I'm just imagining I'm a surgeon. Okay, this is the only time I'm going to do any surgery. So I've got my camera, right, I can see the thing. Okay, I want to get to the right hand side. Oh my god! Oh my god! How is this £2.40? Also, what have I done to... Oh, I've moved it. Okay. Can I record it? Bip. Welcome to the world of tomorrow. Yeah. God, it seems to work. Can I read stuff? If I need to read a model number? Yeah. Now the only thing... It's got a little light, that's quite cool. The only thing I am concerned about is it feels dead flimsy. But, I mean, for fucking £2.60, I'll buy 6 of them. I don't give a shit. Comes with a massive lead. This is a 2-meter lead. And a light. God, if it works for like 6 goes. If it works for 6 goes, it's perfect. Buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Ooh, no. Before I go, I was going to call it a day at that, but no. Let's try this beast. It's got a little screw cap. Screw in. Screw in. gets really warm though, but I suppose it's a camera. Does this work? Right, quick caveat, as I've just noticed. When it came, it had this little tiny bit of blue plastic on it. I think to protect it from being damaged by, I don't know, shamans or whatever. That made the image pretty shit. But without it, yeah, it's not as good as directly in. But you know, if you're sort of throwing something down, say a cylinder, say my hand, there we go, if it looks inside of my hand, I can see all the inside of my hand. It's perfect. And it was £2.40 or £2.60, an irrelevant amount of money for a tool that used to be £1 billion. Anyway, also got that. You can probably connect it to a computer or, I don't know, whatever. So that's about it for my, I say that's about it. It's been like 20 minutes. That's about it for my AliExpress sexy haul. Buy some of this stuff. Who cares? You'll be dead soon. Like, subscribe, or don't. See you next time.